And ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our co-main event of the evening. This is the King of Sparta men's final in the middleweight division. Out of the red corner, Austin Waterman.
This is it, fight fans. The finals for the King of Sparta middleweight tournament. Coming to us first, our red corner fighter, Mr. Austin Waterman. He was the #1 seed for this evening's bout and makes good on that seed by way of making his way to the finals. Bebopping his way to the cage. Three-minute rounds of MMA action to determine who goes home as the King of Sparta.
Out of the blue corner, Jack Losowicki.
And Mr. Losowicki, he was our #2 seed for the tournament, so he as well making good on his pre-tournament seeding, showing why he belongs here. But
luckily, both these guys had quick and easy fights in their first round, so they should be coming in fairly unscathed.
Ought to be pretty fresh. Agreed.
Which is always nice when you have multiple fights in one night. But
have you done lots of tournaments or multi-fight events in a single day?
I tried my best to do a one night 8-man tournament, but when I came up and it was really hard to get it going. I signed up for a couple and it all fell through. But I did have 8-man tournaments in Muay Thai, but it was the weekend. So 2 fights on Saturday, a fight on Sunday. But yeah, I mean, when you have multiple fights, there's something to be said about recovering in between each fight.
Definitely a lot to it.
Once the adrenaline drops and the bruising swells, it's so hard to fight 1 and 3 or 2 and 3, which is why these tournaments are so very impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of the evening. This is the Elimination King of Sparta men's final in the middleweight division. This is an MMA bout scheduled for 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the King of Beers Budweiser red corner. He stands 6 foot 2 inches tall. He weighed in at 185 pounds with top-notch sports academy. From Greeley, Colorado, Austin Waterman! Fighting out of the Israel Helico blue corner. He stands 6 foot tall. He weighed in at 184.2 pounds with Victory MMA. Out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Dr. Sweet Heat, Jack Losowicki.
Fighters, this is the middleweight King of Sparta final. You've been given your instructions. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands. If you want to touch gloves, touch now. God bless and let's do this.
Waterman in the black trunks, Losowicki in the black and red trunks. For this, our King of Sparta middleweight tournament final.
Both these guys are ready to start off strong.
Let's do this.
sprinting to the center and immediately straight to action.
Losowicki going to work with the hands, but Waterman wants this on the ground. I would believe he's a tremendous wrestler. Ends up on his back, but immediately looking to tie up his opponent, see if he can improve his position. Losowicki inside Waterman's guard. Waterman working an open guard, showing he might be wanting to work for some sweeps or reversals here. Losowicki both hands on the mat, so that's going to make it difficult for him to open up his striking. Waterman looking for the Kimura, going to try to go for the sweep. Very close. Losowicki battling it. Gets that right leg stuck out just enough to tripod.
Now, what you should have done when you use a sweep and you're not able to get the sweep, you at least create the space to stand up. So now he should try to do it again, and this time try to get the hips out and work for a stand-up. But now he's working for that Kimura, which fairly close. Now they're back up to their feet. What a strong start.
Losowicki willing to just rush straight forward, trying to get his strikes in.
Losowicki looking to create more of a wrestling match in this fight, which couldn't be done in the last fight considering it was kickboxing.
Screw it up. Stabbing knees from both fighters. They're over in Waterman's corner, able to take instruction easily from your coaches.
Waterman trying to use his lead leg to create space and pull those hips out from under him.
Losowicki on the receiving end of a long series of left hands there by Waterman.
Already surpassing the amount of time they spent in their first fight.
Waterman goes for the ankle pick.
Great work.
Turns it into a takedown. That was nicely done.
Immediately into half guard and up against the fence, which creates a huge problem by the bottom guy, as we've seen in other fights.
Less than 30 seconds to work here for Waterman. See if he can get off with any effective ground and pound.
It's a very even round. I think the last 10 seconds should determine who should get this round.
And Waterman posturing up for a strike. End of the round.
So with that being said, how do you see the judges giving that first round to?
Possibly Losowicki. He controlled a little bit more, and he threw more ground and pound, even though it didn't have much damaging effect. We only saw Waterman really get off with a couple of strikes, whereas Losowicki got off with a series of strikes.
I agree wholeheartedly. Significant strikes. But only by like a margin.
Yeah,
a
very,
margin.
very close
Waterman
round.
really showing that he can come back strong in the later rounds.
Very close round. Agreed. Both fighters looking pretty fresh coming up off their stool.
Now Waterman needs to be ready for this sprint right out the gate again.
Yes. Seems to be a favorite tactic of Losowicki.
In the center and right back to it.
As promised.
Waterman landing some beautiful strikes. Takedown defended and back on top. This time in side control. Losowicki using his feet against the fence to try to change this position. But Waterman has this scarfold position and an arm pinned. Oh, and split Wazinski up.
Big shots. Talk about effective striking.
Oh, this is an effective
There it is.
crucifix position.
Referee in there taking a look at it. Losowicki doing the right thing by trying to buck his way out of it.
There's really no technique in that position. You just got to keep bunking and use that energy to get out of it. But giving up his back now.
Good tight turtle by Losowicki kept Waterman from setting the hooks. Able to work his way back to standing. Nice job getting out of a dangerous position.
Waterman working a standing arm triangle.
Had an arm choke set up, yes.
Fairly hard to finish this close to the fence, but now he's taken a 3/4 mount.
Corner Waterman saying, take your time, and he does have just under 2 minutes left to work.
You did such a lot of work to get in this position. You might as well take advantage and try to cause some significant damage.
Agreed. Full mount now for Waterman.
Waterman's looking at the ref, ready for him to step in.
It's getting very close.
And there it goes.
We have a King of Sparta middleweight tournament winner. Congratulations, team top-notch fighter. Austin Waterman goes home with the belt. Good weekend's work.
Well done. He was able to weather the storm in the first 30 seconds. Unfortunately, ended up on bottom, but he stayed it safe, kept fighting, and played dividends in the second round.
Looks like Waterman sort of gave it his all, pouring it on there to get the fight finished. Worked out in his favor and needed a few minutes sitting next to the cage in order to gain his breath there. Take it up to Stewie. He'll give us the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Joel Ojeda called a stop to this bout 1 minute 38 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner and King of Sparta, Austin Waterman!
The victor goes the spoil. Shiny.
Must feel so good winning 2 fights in one night and wearing that belt.